all of you today. But I must be honest, it was not easy for me to find the words strong enough to reflect the meaning of this day as we step into the world of adult responsibilities that awaits us. I'm sort of a science nerd, so for me, I can best explain our high school experience as a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. First, we started off as caterpillars, vulnerable, exposed to everything frightening and nerve-wracking as freshmen. We learned to face challenges each year as our classes got harder, our schedules more hectic, and our responsibilities more demanding. We learned to accept that sometimes, even when we study, practice, or train our hardest, we cannot always achieve perfection. But in the same respect, we have also learned that the more effort we put into a task, the greater the reward will be in the end. Some of us have learned to avoid procrastination and manage our time wisely. We have, as a group, learned to mourn and accept the loss of a peer. And from that, we now know the beauty of life in its entirety and can realize the blessing it is to be here this afternoon. In preparation for the grand transformation, caterpillars will eat constantly. In the same way, we have indulged ourselves here at Westview in memories, from sporting events to theater productions to studio activities. All of our high school experiences have been unique and memorable, and without them, I am positive that these past 4 years would not have been tolerable for any of us. Before finally changing into entirely new creatures, caterpillars wrap themselves in a cocoon, a safety net, a comfort zone. For us, this is what high school has become, a place where we have grown comfortable, a place that has offered us support, guidance, and advice. But now, the time has come to emerge from the cocoon and allow ourselves to be what we are meant to be. It is time for us to break away from what is familiar and transform into the graduates that will make Westview proud. It is the people who have spent the most time with us over the past 4 years who deserve for us to leave this school with pride. Thank you to our teachers who have pushed us when we have lost motivation, encouraged us when we have doubted ourselves, and occasionally extended deadlines when we have pleaded or negotiated. Thank you to our security, the ones who have kept us safe and sometimes given us a break when we were running late to class. Thank you to our administrative staff, which has always been pleasant and cheery whenever we have passed through the front office. And thank you to Dr. Wilson for your constant presence and support through all our events on campus, your smiles and greetings whenever we have passed by you, and your peppiness to wake us up every Monday morning with your announcements. Although some don't want to admit it, these people have become our friends, people who have supported us in all of our endeavors. On that note, I would like to thank the people who we literally would not be here without, our parents. At times, we've said we can't stand them, we don't know why they won't get off our backs, we can't do anything right for them, and we can't wait to move out once we graduate. But we all know in our hearts, they will be the ones who we will miss the most. When we get sick for the first time when we're away, we will only wish for them to take care of us. When we can't make it home for the holidays, we will remember and appreciate the family time we took for granted or the traditions we thought were lame. When we get too stressed, we will only crave their hugs and the words that always found a way to comfort us. They helped us the best they could as we lost sleep the week before finals, wrote our senior papers, and struggled through our most troublesome classes, at times even relearning the material with us. They walked us to class on our first days of kindergarten, and they're here today as each of us walks across this stage, unguided, proving that we aren't their babies anymore. diplomas, flaunting our right to officially call ourselves